was my first test with the Kling AI last week. I wanted to check how you can generate AI video with those online platforms, but also how you can install in software and generate your AI videos on your own laptop. The issue with those online platforms is that they cost monthly fees and you are very limited in terms of credits and seconds. So when I started experimenting with AI video generation, I checked a website which has an overview of the AI video generation platform. This is really a very good website. Here you see all the important platforms today and with all their features and with the rating. So actually I sorted on the overlay rating. So we have Runway and Kling, and I decided for Kling because it's a little bit cheaper. It offers video generation and image generation, and you can make video generation for really very big resolution. So they have a free tier where you can try with 160 credits. So it is a little bit less expensive than Runway. Interesting thing, so you can create clips for 5-10 seconds, maximum 10 seconds. And you have here really big features like camera controls. You can change the camera, you can use negative prompts, you can do upscaling, which is not possible on all platforms. And that's why they have one of the best rating. I think the quality on Runway is still a little bit better. So let's go to part 2, how to install an AI video platform on your laptop. So as said, I used my own Mac laptop, and you can imagine it's not very quick, but it works. So these are the steps you need to go through to install the software. So you have step 1, you need to install Python and FFmpeg. Then I used ComfUI as a platform for AI video and image generation. I will show you the links in a minute. Then to generate the videos, I used LTX, which is quick and doesn't need a lot of RAM. It can be used on consumer hardware. So you need to install this LTX, and I installed also a helper suite to have more features. Then you can start downloading the workflow you need, which means if you want to generate text videos from a text, you install the ComfUI workflow for text to video. If you want image to video, you install the workflow image to video. And there are a lot of workflows which you can download and use them without needing to create your own workflows. So what is very interesting when you are working on your laptop, you can decide which AI model you want to use. Depending on your use case, there are a lot of models, and you are not tied to a special model like you are when you are using commercial software. Okay, so let me show you here an overview of the open source models. So here is an article about all open source video generation model compared. So you can see here the best image to video quality is Cog Video X. The best video to Text to video quality is Mochi. Best generation speed is LTX video. This is what I choose, and I will show you now the links where to find the software and how to install it. So let me go. So after installing Python and FFmpeg, you need to install Comfy UI. So to install Python, you need to check if it is already installed on your laptop. If not, you need to look at the Python website and download the software from there and install it. It is better to use P environment to use the software, to not override the Python version which you have on your laptop. So let me show you here Comfy UI. Here you have a description. This is the software, and here you have a description how to install it on Windows and how to install it on Linux and how to install it on Mac Silicon. This is which I have. I have the M2 Apple Mac with 16 gigabytes. So I followed this description to install the software, and after installing the software, you have something like this. Let me show you a simple workflow, how it works. So actually it is a graphical user interface where you can create workflows, simple workflow to create images, but more complex workflow where you can use multiple models to generate your videos. So here you can, so let me show you a simple workflow to understand how it works. So actually here you start by loading the model. Here you define the prompt, the positive prompt. For example, here this was for this image here, hyper-realistic rendering of a cat, and so on. Here you have the negative prompt, the things which you don't want to have in your image. Here is the sampler, which creates actually the image, and the decoder, which decodes the output of the AI model to a real pixel to real image files. So this is one simple workflow for an image, and the video workflow is a little bit complexer. Here is a text to video workflow. This is very flexible. Here you have the model, you have the text for the prompt for your video, you have the sampler, and you have some helper. We will look at them in another video, and at the end the model will create a video where you can define the parameter of your video. So the bigger you define the resolution, or the higher resolution, the more the model will need time. I'll show you some outputs from this workflow, and it is for sure slow, but more quicker than the video platforms on the internet. So let me show you. So the results are clear on a 12 on such a small hardware, not the same as when you have a very big model. Let me show you. This is, for example, the video which I created from this prompt here. A woman with light skin wearing a blue jacket and a black hat with a veil, and so on. Let me see this one, for example. This is an image from which I generated with ChatGPT and animated it with LTX. So you see here, these are really very small sequences. If you want a sequence of 5-10 seconds, you need to wait on such hardware really a long time, sometimes 1 hour, 2 hours. So the quality is as said, on this hardware is not very good, but you can add RAM and create better quality video. So some practical tips for new creators. So if you go out of memory, you need really to use small models. Let me show you here. The FP8 model, or not FP16, they use only 8 bits and not 16 bits. The other thing is you can use here smaller resolution. You can choose a shorter length of the video. So you generate, instead of 5 seconds, you generate 1 second to be able to generate a video in shorter times. So these are for if you have a hardware like me, 16 gigabytes, which is really very small. If you have 24, 30, 36 or more, there's no issue. You can generate very good quality, and you can use better models because I'm using here really the very small models because I don't have so much hardware. The second tip, if you want to use the output for commercial, for business, to want to sell the videos which you generate, you need to really look at the license rules, terms of service, and look especially for how they deal with the commercial use of the output, like here. So you saw this software here, so you see here it is installed locally. This software, you can install it on the cloud and offer it as a service. So you can generate workflow and make the parameter for different kinds of workflows. You can make the work, simplify the work for your users. But I think the future is for sure open source. So I think if you manage to create good workflows for Comfy UI and offer them as a service on the internet, this is really a business model which can work in the next at least 12 to 24 months in the beginning, before the big companies offer those services. There is already some services with Comfy Online, but the market is still not crowded. And when you see the prices of those online platforms, I think there is a place for more. So I hope you had an idea about the existing online platform. So the limitation, the restriction, you saw it. The free tier is not useful because it takes hours until you generate a couple of seconds of videos. You really need to pay to have the quality and the speed. So you saw in part 2 how you can install Comfy UI with LTX on your laptop and start to experiment. You really need here hardware, also substantial GPU and RAM to be able to generate videos in time. And the 3 last tips: if you are out of memory, what you can do, use smaller models. I will put those tips in a document, the links where to install the software, and create a PDF and add it to my repository. And if you are interested in this short overview, it will be 1-2 pages with all links and the most important information. If you are interested in this document, please subscribe. I will send the links to all subscribers.